Hey guys, so this video is going to be 3 prom hairstyles that are pretty easy to do and you can really wear them for any occasion, but with prom coming up, I thought it'd be the perfect time, so hope you guys like it. So this first look is a braided updo. It's a really simple, anyone really can do this. I always had an issue doing updos myself, so this one's kind of my go-to. So I wanted to start off this look with clean hair so that way it won't be too greasy throughout the day. So I used the Pantene Expert Intense Hydration Shampoo and Conditioner and just let it air dry. And this will just leave my hair really soft and smooth, which is what I want for this look. So next step is to take 2 sections on either side of your head. So one on the left, one on the right, and you want to make sure these sections are big enough to braid. And then with the remaining section of hair, you're going to go ahead and pull that back into a ponytail. And you want this sitting kind of low since it's a low bun. Or you can sit it up high if you prefer it that way, but I feel like it looks better if it's lower so more of the braid will be shown. So what I used is one of those little donut bun makers, so that way the bun's really symmetrical and it's really easy to do it this way. So once I have that donut on, I'm just evenly distributing the hair around the whole round of the donut and then putting a hair tie at the base. It's really easy to do it this way, but you can make a bun like you normally would if that is better for you, or if you don't have a donut bun, it works fine. So once I've pulled that into a low bun, I'm taking the sections that are remaining and braiding them. So this is just a traditional braid, and you want to make sure you start the braid at the top of your head, because if you start too low it just doesn't show up as much, and you want the details of the braid to show up as much as possible and cover as much of your head as you can. So once you've braided about to your shoulder or so, you can go ahead and secure it and repeat the same process on the other side. And make sure to pull the braid very tight because you don't want it to be coming loose, and that'll just cause problems later. And if you want, you can leave a little section of your hair out towards the front of your face, and I like doing this so it kind of just frames my face and adds a little bit of wispiness. So as I mentioned before, I want the braid to show up as much as possible, so I'm just going to go ahead and pull apart the braid to make it wider and flatter, and this is just perfect for laying it against your head, so that way more of it shows up and it's not sticking out as much because it's a little bit more flat. And once I've done that, all you have to do is overlap the 2 braids towards the back of your head and make sure it's tight enough so it's not coming off, and then with the remaining parts of hair, go ahead and just wrap it around the bun. And you can also tuck it in more or make the hair a little less messy, but like I said, I kind of like the wispiness. It adds kind of a airy feel to it, I guess, so it's really up to you for this part, but you can go ahead and just pin it once you have it secured. And with those little hairs that I had left towards the front of my face, I'm just taking a 1-inch curling wand and just kind of curling it so it's not straight. And that is the final look. So this next hair look is something I normally wouldn't see at prom, but I've been seeing a lot on celebrities, and I absolutely love the way it looks, and it's a huge bonus that it's pretty easy to do. So all you have to do is kind of just start off with your hair down and brush back the hair around your face like you would want it to look in the final look. And with the rest of your hair, just kind of run a straightener through it. Obviously, you have curlier hair. This might take a little bit more time, but my hair is pretty much straight to begin with, so it didn't really take much. But you want to make sure it's pretty straight if it isn't already. And using a comb, you want to go ahead and just tease the hair around the crown of your head and around your face. And this is a lot of teasing. You're going to want to tease a lot. Like, once it looks good, tease a little bit more, just because once you put hairspray on it, it will flatten out a little bit, so you want to just go crazy with the teasing. So once I've teased for a good couple minutes, I'm applying the Pantene Smooth Anti-Humidity Airspray, and this is perfect for this look because it really creates a buildable texture, so that way if you add more and more, it creates that really slick kind of wet hair look. And feel free to go ahead and use your hands to kind of smooth the little flyaways over and kind of make sure the hair is sitting the way you want it. And then I'm using the Pantene BB cream, and this will just basically be run through the rest of my hair to keep it smooth and sleek. And that is basically it for the look. So this next look is just a side swept curly hair look, and I think this is just very romantic and perfect for prom, and just a little variation of your typical curly hair look. So I'm starting off by sectioning off the top section of hair and this will just make curling a lot easier for me. And I'm using a Numi 32mm barrel wand, and this just creates really nice waves or curls. And once I've curled the bottom section, moving on to the top, and I want to curl for a little bit longer on the top sections of my hair, just because this will create more defined curls, which I feel like is very important for the top layer of hair, because you want more detail to be shown at the top where people will be seeing the detail in your hair, versus the bottom doesn't matter as much. So once I've curled all my hair, this is what it looks like. So now what I'm going to do is just add some of my Pantene Dry Shampoo, and this will create more volume at the roots. And then this is where I'm going to go ahead and just pull all my hair to one side, and my deep part I want to make sure is pretty volumized so it's not too flat against my head, by adding more dry shampoo and just working my fingers in. And right where my part is, or where my hair is going to this one side, I'm just going to go ahead and add a little pin right at the base of my neck, just to make sure that all the hair kind of stays in place. And that way throughout the night I can just make sure that where my hair should be on one side. And that is basically it. I hope you guys enjoy these hair looks, and I also have a new hair tutorial on Pantene's YouTube channel, and it is a sleek low ponytail, and there are a lot of other hairstyles on there, whether it's for formal events like prom or more everyday looks, so be sure to check that out. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Bye!